Right, last up, unless there's another... Okay, last up then, democratically decided. Rob!
Give a round of applause. Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Rob Telford. I'm the Green candidate in the local elections in Ashley. I was really excited to get a letter through my door this week from Dave Dobson, the birthday party over here. And he asked me to come to this hustings and talk about corporations and war. Two things that the Green Party always stands against. So I was very happy to turn up today. And it's a fact of our lives that £39 billion is spent each year on the military in this country. In my view, that's £39 billion too much. We need to be resourcing ourselves for the future. We need to be resourcing ourselves by investing in green jobs, in infrastructure improvements. Right, man.
Yeah, green, yeah.
Indeed, yeah. So that we actually have a planet to live on in the future. On the subject of corporations, we need to take power back from those companies who have so much sway.
How are you, as a local councillor, going to do that? You're promising. You can't promise that.
I'm not promising, Stephen. I'm talking about the situation at present.
Well, anybody can talk about a situation.
I'm actually talking about the subject that I've been invited to talk about, so I'll carry on, thanks. The big corporations, the companies that have so much say over our lives, are really the things we need to take power back from. And as much as Stephen might argue that that isn't a local concern, it is a local concern. We have planning applications every month, every week, that are put in to get new supermarkets or new developments that we just don't need in our local area. What we need is to give people power back over their local communities so they can actually have the businesses, the small businesses, and actually the community resources that we need in this ward. And so that's why I'm standing for the Greens, because we've always put those things first. We've been around for 40 years now. It was the 40th birthday celebration of the Green Party this year. And I think life begins at 40 for the Green Party. We are seeing more and more people coming over to the Greens, more and more people getting involved in taking action in their communities on green issues. So that's why I'm standing, because I think we need more of that in the Council House. In terms of local issues, I think the most important things for Ashley Ward are safety. We have a lot of cars barrelling through our community, and it's not safe. We've had some fatalities in the last year on some of the big junctions around the ward, and that's one of the things that I will stand up against. We need more pedestrian crossings that are effective at giving people a safe route to their schools and a safe route to their allotments. I also think we need cleaner streets, and that is something that any councillor candidate has to promise, because, quite frankly, people aren't doing their job. We have a private contractor on Bristol City Council called May Gurney, and they just simply aren't doing their job properly. We need to sort that out, and that's something that takes time, and it's something that you have to work out, and I'm committed to that task. And thirdly, I think it's really important that people have access to their cash. One of the big issues at the moment with austerity that the Liberal Democratic Conservative coalition are forcing onto this community. We have £35 million of cuts this year in Bristol City Council's budget. We just think that's not good. What we want is an effective way to counter that. And one of the small ways, the tiny ways that we can change that is to give people access to their money more. So we encourage people to use the Bristol pound and use local businesses, so that people who actually live in Bristol are getting more of a livelihood. And secondly, I've been active in campaigning for some more cash points in the local area. And people say, oh, it's just a stupid little thing that you've done. But at the end of the day, we've got 2 new cash points put in St Werburgh's. People aren't spending £2 every time they want to get their money out. And I think that's really important for people who are struggling to make ends meet. So those are some of the issues that I'm interested in, but there's a whole swathe of issues in Bristol that we have to tackle. There's things like participation in politics. We need more women in politics. We need more black and minority ethnic candidates standing in political life. We also need more people who are young. Thankfully, there are quite a few young candidates this year, under 30, standing in Bristol. We need more people who come from those sort of outside positions in politics. It's run by too many white middle-class men, and I admit that's my description. But I want to encourage more and more people who come from those minority groups to get involved, because we need to hear everyone's voice in Bristol, not just the people who have had power for so long. So that's what I'm offering to you. I'm just offering to you a chance to vote for someone who will actually work hard for your community, will listen to you, will respond to you, and get things done. Thank you.
Thank you very much.